Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com. I've added 4 new functions into version 1.07 of mercedutils, so I'm just making this video to go over those functions. So basically we have a couple different functions. First one here, I have an array with a bunch of duplicates in it. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to create a version of map where basically it automatically just removes the duplicates for you if you want to. So it's called MapToUnique. So here I'm just going to return the value +1. So we're just going to add 1 to each value as a map. It's going to return the array with all the duplicates removed. So in that case, it should just be 2, 3, 4 what we get back. So let's see here. 2, 3, 4. So see, it works. It works like map, where basically you can run a function over each element of an array, but at the end it then removes all the duplicates. Then I have MapToSet. And if you're not familiar with the set object in JavaScript, it's an object that pretty much only takes unique elements. So when you create the set, it automatically removes the duplicates. But what this does, same thing, it's going to let you map over every element of the array, but then it creates a set out of it, which will only have the unique elements. Slightly different than an array. So as you see, the output's a little bit different because it's a set. So you see it's a set of 3 elements, 2, 3, 4. But if you needed to have a set and you wanted to work with the set directly, you could use this function. Although most of the time people just use sets as a step to remove duplicates from an array, but I figured both functions would be useful in case someone actually wants to work directly with the set. Then I have MapToObject. And the way MapToObject works, and let me just create the example I had before. So I'm going to make an array with 2 objects. So the first one's going to be name, you know the deal, Alex, age 34. Then we're going to have a second object, name, Bob, age 50. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to take this array and actually turn it into objects. Okay, so I can do my R, MapToObject value, and what I want to return, I have to return an array with 2 values. The first one being the key. So the key is generally going to be the value 0. Okay, because we want the name, oh actually no, value.name will be the key. And then the value itself will be the value at that key. Okay, so basically the key will be Alex, and the whole object will be the value of that object. So if I do that, ta-da, you now have an object mapped just like that. And then I also have MapToMap if you wanted to create a map like that. Okay, a map is just another type of key value pair object inside of... The only reason you'd probably want to use the map is because you want keys that are not just strings. So you want to use like something weird as a key. But you have that option. So there you go. I created a map, and there's the key, there's the values. And the cool thing is that you can use maps, so you can manipulate the values and just, you know, basically take whatever the value is and generate a key value pair, named what you want, whatever you want. And I think it's kind of useful for a situation like this, where I have like a list where I have an array of objects, and maybe there's like a serial number, so I want the serial number to be the key, but I want all the data to be the value. And because, you know, it'd be cool if I could just, you know, use interpolation or use a string of the serial number to bring up the value of that object value using like square bracket notation or something. So like in that case, what I could do is I could do something like console.log, and let's say there was a variable. Well, actually I never saved the actual object anywhere, so nix that. But you guys get the idea. So these 4 new functions are in mercedutils 1.07, along with what you've seen in the previous 2 videos, like the fetcher object, the utility functions, the other array functions, all sorts of really cool stuff. I just want to keep adding more really fun utilities to this little library that you might find useful. So, ciao. No, just stopping the video.